Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be going over and doing a review of the NG models JetBlue Airways Airbus A321neo. November 2016 Juliet, registration, Aruba, Jamaica, Blue, I want to take ya. So this is the model. I have unboxed it recently. I think it looks pretty good on first glimpse, but we're going to go into it in more detail today because I want to just point out some things that I think are just slightly incorrect, and also I want to compare this to a recent unboxing and model of the, I know this is not quite accurate, but the Gemini Jets Airbus A321, even though it's not a Neo, I do want to compare engine size and sharklet angle because I want to point out a few things about the superiority of this NG model, because I think that Gemini Jets actually has the engine size and sharklet angle on any version of the A321 quite wrong, to be honest with you. I'm going to leave this right here for a second while I go grab the other model. Just if you give guys 1 second, I'm just going to put that right there. First, I want to go over... Okay. So now we have both models, and first we're going to take a look at this JetBlue Airways A321neo. So first you got your forward door with Aruba, Jamaica, Blue, I want to take you there. You've got your cockpit windows, which look really good. The nose shape looks good. The antenna, the door with incredible levels of detail. And I mean, that is some crazy good detail. I mean, that's a small model, but the amount of detail they managed to cram into all that is absolutely incredible. JetBlue billboard titles, as we all know. The engines with the JetBlue.com on there on the outside, which look really nice. The realistic landing gear. The forward landing gear looks great too. The new A321 design with the 2 overwing exits. You've got, of course, the blue sharklets. November 2016 Juliet Airbus A321neo. The L3 and L4 doors with the Wi-Fi box on top, which all look really good. And the balloon's tail, which actually looks incredible. I know the lighting here is not the best, but I think in real life it looks a little bit better. I think the colors, they got it absolutely spot on. And then, of course, the tail shape just looks really good as well. I want to point out some things, however, first, before we... Oh, and I also want to point out that there are also the emergency exit slides on the wings. I also want to look at the belly of the aircraft, because there's also the antenna there. There's the bottom of the engines. There's all this incredible detail that you just aren't going to always see. I think NG did a really good job of capturing all the detail on this model. If you look at the air side, it's pretty much the same, just without the cargo door below the L3 door, which is kind of hard to see, but there you go. There's a good view of it. Now I want to bring in the Gemini Jets. I know this is a classic A321, but I just want to compare some things. So, first of all, there's something glaring at me here. That's the engine size. Now, I know I'm not a rocket science, but I don't think it takes a rocket science to tell that those engines are literally the same size. And that's not a good thing. Neo engines are supposed to be significantly bigger than regular engines. In fact, I can give me a moment. If you just take a look there, that is literally the same sized engine. And that is not okay. I mean, really, look at the size of that engine. It is so huge. Gemini Jets, what were you thinking? I'm just going to hopefully see if I can move this a little bit. Let's see if I can pick up these aircraft a little bit. Hold on a moment. I'm just going to fix this a little bit. Sorry about that camera movement. Yeah, as I suspected. So we're going to hopefully get a good shot of that. So I'm going to put him like that. And then we're going to compare like that. You can see the engine size is exactly the same. And that shouldn't be. The Neo engines are supposed to be much bigger. But Gemini Jets just made their engines so big. That just shows you the quality of this NG model's A321 mold. It may be a Neo, but because it's a Neo, you're able to tell the downfall of Gemini Jets on the A321 mold, which is the engines, they're just far too big. Yeah, I know, the Neo engines, yeah, they're a little bit close to the ground, and on here, they actually are close to the ground on both models as well, but I think that NG just does a slightly better job capturing both the detail of this mold and, the A321, all the antennas and everything. I know that Gemini Jets does a decent job at detail, but I just don't think it's quite as neat, precise, and accurate. I also want to draw your attention to one last thing. That is the wing height. What's going on there? I mean, Gemini, why is there wing flex? This plane's on the ground. NG, you did a fantastic job. That wing is perfect. The sharklet angle is perfect. It's up. It's steep the way it should be. It's not tilted back. If you take a look at the sharklet angle, you can see how much that's more up rather than back. And I actually really do prefer the up in this sense. Just here's one last view of the model. I'm just going to spin it around for you guys to get an absolutely incredible view. I mean, this is just one smashing model. I would give it an A+ all day long. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this relatively quick but comprehensive review of the NG models A321 and comparing it to the subpar Gemini Jets A321. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you and goodbye.